I was listening to Django Reinhardt recordings from mid-40s when I realized that there's this one idea that he uses quite often that really catches my ear. That sounds familiar. Where have I heard that before? It's actually the theme from Fats Wallers Honeysuckle Rose. This is actually really essential part of jazz language. I remember when I realized this and started hearing this phrase everywhere, from modern players to really old players. The first recording that I'm aware of is from Louis Armstrong and his Hot Five, but I wouldn't be surprised to find this phrase from even earlier recording. There are many cool ways how you can get really creative with this idea. I will show you some examples how Django did it. I will also share some of my own experiments and ideas. But first, let's make sure that we know how to play the basic idea. The basic idea goes like this. It starts here on the 8th fret of E string, goes to 6th fret, then the 7th fret of G string, then 6th fret of B string, and 10th fret of B string. So in the Honeysuckle Rose, it's played in key of F major most of the times, and the underlying harmony is the 2/5, so it's G minor 7 to C7. I'm playing C9. You can of course modify this a little bit. Let's listen to some example of Django playing this. Really tasty blues line. But I think you can clearly hear the connection. Actually, if you listen to really carefully, you can hear someone laughing after this phrase. Maybe it's the Duke who recognized this as one of the most beloved classics. I will now show you some ideas that I like to use this. You can use the concept of tension and release. So if you are playing like you can also add some like enclosure. So add like chromatic notes from below and above. And of course you can do this. Add like grace notes. I think this is from Charlie Parker. And you can play it from different strings and try find like new ways of playing it. And you can of course play only fractions of it. Like try to combine it with your other lines. You can keep modifying this little phrase forever, like Django did. And by learning this just one little piece of melody, you suddenly have infinite possibilities of lines that you can play and build from it. Here is another concept that Django used a lot, and I made a similar video if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching, see you later.